All right, welcome. Let's talk about this game that just happened. We just watched along this game for Liverpool versus Everton. Everton beats Liverpool at Anfield 2-0. Incredible game for Everton and very, very disappointing for Liverpool. Let's talk about it. So, first of all, I think Liverpool were coming in, of course, with that 2-0 win. I think they were a little bit fortunate with some of the chances. They were capitalizing on mistakes. It wasn't really them building up something to get those goals, but still, it was a win, and that's important for confidence. But Everton, of course, coming into this game, having lost against Manchester City, but Everton were just far more, I guess, determined to get a win, and how they played that, how they showed that defensively. But for starters, a goal early on in the game after James Rodriguez carves through that Liverpool defense for Richarlison to smash it past Allison. And then just it piles on later with the 30th minute where Jordan Henderson is subbed off. He tries to, get through an injury, but it looks like he pulled something. And although Everton got that goal, Liverpool maintained possession for the most part and dominated possession and just kept it together. But ultimately, in that possession, they were just getting crosses and corners in. And Liverpool aren't the most physically they don't have the most physically dominant characteristics to actually get them those goals from those corners and crosses. They've done it before, but they just couldn't do it this game, and it was shown by the likes of them just unable to get anything off those corners and crosses. There was a few chances where, of course, Sadio Mane was able to get on it, but he couldn't really get it fully on it, and it only went right into the likes of, of course, of Jordan Pickford, who had a really, really good game this game. He had five good saves. Jordan Henderson, before he got subbed off, had a good volley, but it was held well clear where he kept it off. But let's talk a little bit more about just the defensive performances from Everton. In those crosses and corners, they played very well. Michael Keane, in particular, for that defensive back line, excluding Jordan Pickford, he played very well. 12 clearances from him. And Pickford as well, just the amount of saves. Pickford played very well. He's known for the many mistakes he makes, but this game he played really, really well in keeping a clean sheet. And the only real player I'd give some credit to this game would be Thiago, but overall maybe Ozan Kabak, but Kabak was a little bit at fault for some of the early chances where he was out of position. But overall, not a lot from Liverpool that we saw, and if I'm being honest, there are not a whole lot of performances. Trent Alexander-Arnold got a lot of crosses in, but what did those crosses do? Not much. They reached some people, but it never really fully converted into an actual chance, and ultimately, Liverpool lost out, and Everton win, and now Liverpool are, I believe, sixth in the league at this current moment, while Everton are tied now at seventh. In terms of points, so it's going to be a very tough road again for Liverpool. After that win against the Champions League, they're going to have to hold out and try to get to top four because that's their main goal now, and they're getting further and further away. But Everton will be very, very delighted. A very long time since they've last won at Anfield, and now they finally have, and now they're getting closer to a good finish.